In this video, I want to give you a simple tool so you can slow everything down around your behaviors. We have strategies that we do things in life, and basically this is something I use with clients when I'm coaching them. It's a really simple thing you can do by looking down at your own hand. You've got 5 elements when we have a behavior, and you can break it down and slowly work it out. So basically the pinky finger is something happening, which is an external event. Then you've got your ring finger, you have a judgment around that. And everything we do is stories where nothing is the truth really. It's our only our perception of the world. So you're telling yourself a story about that event anyway, making a judgment around it. So you might as well make that judgment mean something non-toxic to you. The middle finger is your thoughts around that thing. Your pointer finger is your emotions. And your thumb is your actions around it, what you do or say after that thing happens. So a good example to use with this one is someone pulling out on you on the freeway. They pull out on you. You have judgment around that they're being a piece of work and they shouldn't have done that, from stories and stories that you've had over your whole lifetime. And it might have been around disrespect. It could be, anger that comes up. It could be a depressing feeling, an emotion going the other way. And basically your thoughts will come around that judgment around the thing happening. And then you get an emotion around that, and then you have a strategy where you do or say something around that event. If you get your pinky finger and touch your thumb right now, this is what often happens. And if you wiggle the 3 fingers in between, we miss those steps. So if we slow it right down and realize that when something happens, we judge that thing through often decades and decades of stories and things we've filed away from our distortions, deletions and generalizations that are coming into us from the world around us. We file things away like a computer system. And if we can slow that down and have a different judgment around that thing, so maybe they've pulled out because their wife's pregnant and they're trying to get to the hospital quickly, or because they've had a heart attack and they're in pain and they've not, something medically is going wrong in that situation. So then we would have empathy for that person. It'd be a totally different situation. We wouldn't have that anger or depression or whatever emotion that's coming up. So just remember that. I think it's a really powerful one. Look at your hand. Pinky finger is something happens. Ring finger is your judgment around it. Middle finger is your thoughts. The pointer finger is your emotions. And your thumb is your actions. And you've got a choice around all of those things. The only thing you don't is the external thing that's happening, but all the other factors around that you've got a choice about. And you may as well make the choice to have a non-toxic thing. They're going to go on about their day after this thing's happened, and you might as well go on about your day not feeling those non-serving emotions.